There it is. Okay. I absolutely love this dress because this kind of fits a couple of different vibes for weddings. It could go with a formal wedding in a location that makes sense. It can go to a black tie optional wedding. It could go to even a cocktail wedding. So it's super, super versatile. Actually, that's why this was one of the things that I picked, because I felt like if I got invited to any wedding in the next several months, this would probably fit most of what I would be invited to. So it kind of covers a lot of bases. But that leads me to black tie optional. What even is black tie optional? I get this question a lot. I actually was just invited to a black tie optional wedding recently, and so many people called me, meaning like, what does this even mean? We've never even seen it. So what that means is generally the wedding is going to be between the hours of 5:30 and 7. It means that you have the option to go formal or to go dressy cocktail vibes. So like that's why I feel like this dress is kind of like meets those means very well. And then it also means that like guys or whoever decides to wear a suit could I could wear this to a black tie optional wedding, this jumpsuit look that I did, or men's suiting, you can do a really dark suit and tie, or a tuxedo is okay as well. So you'll see a mixture of people there. Let's see if you have any questions so far. Yeah, a lot of people I have talked to have never heard of white tie either. It's kind of an old school kind of thing, traditional thing for back in the day. And you only see it now for like super, super formal weddings. But I see it more with like balls and charity organizations. Technically, the Met Gala started out as a white tie event. Now it's progressed into something totally different. But technically, it's a white tie event. So that's a good example of showing how big and how massive and fancy a white tie event is. Here in Nashville, we have something called the Swan Ball that is white tie every year. You'll see it a lot more, I feel like, in the South than these days than you'll see it up north, but ever so often in like mainly bigger cities. But anyways, okay, next. After black tie optional, next is cocktail. Cocktail attires generally 5 p.m. or later. If they don't put on the invitation between the hours of I would say 5 and 6, and they don't put formal or black tie optional or white tie or anything like that, it's probably safe to say that your event is a cocktail attire event. And with that being said, that generally means for a guy suiting shirt, no tie, you could do a tie if you want to. You could do different colors. It doesn't necessarily have to be dark. And then cocktail dresses or jumpsuits or dressy separates for females. So kind of more semi-formal. I feel like majority of the weddings I get invited to are mostly cocktail. But with that being said, let me show you cocktail option that we have here. I'm going to put up the one that I actually bought on Very Shop, but then I think it's sold